Living every day like a stress.
Good morning.
Cause I'm gifted.
Y'all know how we start the morning off.
I got a whole lot of people that's been counting on me. Got this bad little shawty going down on the dick. I met shorty and we connected like the Wi-Fi. Hopped in the Phantom, disappeared like wildlife. I told niggas that I would make it, they say no way. Watch them niggas that might eat up off of your plate. They call me sliding on the E-way with the heat on the seat. I got tennis chains with crosses, but I still keep a piece.
Good morning. Good morning. What's up, Miss Davis? If you guys are tuning in, I'm your girl, Miss Bougie, the voice of vision, and we just trapping out right quick for the morning. Before we get started, I'm going to let y'all guys join in before we get into this topic. Good morning.
That's when me believe it. That's when me believe it. Believe you want to see me.
Come on.
That's when me believe it. That's when me believe it. That's when me believe it. Believe you want to see me. First you gotta forgive me. Let me know everything gon' be okay. If I come out with everything I did, would you still punish me?
Long
time ago.
So,
let me know. I propose.
Well, good morning, you guys. I see I got my little audience going. You guys, hopefully I can tickle your funny bone. Thank you for joining into this morning's Car Chronicles. I'm your girl, Miss Bougie, the voice of vision. And we are inside the Bougie Mobile, as we shall know it. This is Platinum. Her name is Platinum. We like to go live in the car. Grand rising to you as well. So, you guys, we've been having some major discussions over the last couple of days, talking about just different type of topics and stuff, so if there's anything that you guys would like to have the open discussion about, inbox me your topic and we shall talk it out like grown folks. Shout out to Tay Mayberry for my amazing ear art that you guys will be catching all summer long, as they say. I only wear her earrings. It's wrapped in copper. It's about energy, and that's what I wanted to get into with you guys today. As you start to get older, we're definitely spiritual beings. We're Christians of the sort, but I definitely started to tap into my more spiritual being realm and kinetic energies. And once I started to get into my 30s, in my 20s, I didn't understand the way of thinking and stuff like that. As you start to get older, you start to mature, you start to tap into different stuff. So, copper, is an energy pool. It is even as a item itself, they send energy through copper and different things like that. So that's why copper is like a big thing for your energy in your morning, So I use these earrings to balance me. It's about a balance. It's a balance. So you guys, thank you. This is the Tree of Life. I have all kinds that she does for me, like all kinds. So it's these today. Yesterday I had on my African ones, all kind of colors and stuff. They run $20. They not expensive. They not expensive at all. This is custom art. You're not gonna catch everybody with these. She makes maybe 100, 150 earrings a year. You know what that is in correlation to how many people are in the world. So, bitch, I love having stuff that don't nobody else have. I love it. I just love it. Good morning, James. My favorite sound man just jumped on the live. That man be having me sounding crispy clean when I be talking shit on the mic, and I just love it. James, we going to ATL in April. Are you down? Are you down? We're going to take Wino Tour Part 3 to April. Oh, wait a minute. What time is you guys? I'm flying through this damn school zone. Let me get my mind together. You ain't got time for that type of ticket. That'll fuck up your whole morning. I don't care what kind of earrings you got on. That's the type of ticket that'll just have your whole day fucked up. Let me slow this down. What's up, bro? Thank you for joining in. What's up, Seven? So we're talking about this morning. I want to get into, do you still believe in love after hurt and love at first sight and your soulmates and stuff like that? Like, do you still believe in that? Because a lot of times once we become hurt, we want to back burner the love emotion, but it don't really work like that. It doesn't really. I'm down. What you say? I'm down, but not down low. Because we're going to Atlanta. I hate you. But come on, man, it's time to take the brand to Atlanta. Like, I'm so ready to try something different. We're looking for some venues right now. The set date is April the 24th. The flights are about $100. But we need to figure that out because we need to know what we got to take with us. I'm trying to find a venue that already has a pre-existing system so that we're not packing speakers and stuff like that, James. We're going to conference call about that a little later. Anyways, you guys, I'm your girl, Miss Bougie, if you just turning in, and we want to figure out about, love after being hurt, and do you believe in love at first sight? Like, I want to hear this from y'all, because we grown now. Remember when we was kids? Hold on, shit, I got this air pumping, the seat hot, the steering wheel hot. Hold on, shit. I started sweating a little bit. Let me get this together. All right, like, do you believe in love? Like, a lot of times we backburner that emotion after we've been hurt, and we want to be like, we don't believe in love anymore. And there used to be a thing that there is a such thing as love at first sight. Do you guys still believe that there is a thing that love can be at first sight? First sight. And we're gonna get into that, because I can combat that yes and no, and I mean I can really go into yes, really I believe it. I strong-heartedly do believe in love first sight. There's something that tinkles in your stomach, in the pit of your soul, when you, and love at first sight doesn't have to be like a male and female relationship. Well, it's love at first sight when you give birth to your first kid. Your first kid is love at first sight. From the time you hold that baby in your arms, the first time you lay eyes on that baby, it's love at first sight. So tell me that love at first sight is impossible. Now see, Miss 7, I said love. I said love at first sight. We ain't even finna tap into lust at first sight. We ain't talking about that. We talking about love at first sight. Love at first sight. Because, see, girl, we can go in for that bullshit on that lust part, because that's easy. It's easy to lust at first sight. But, I mean, I'm talking about, can you really love someone at first sight? Yes. Absolutely. And I gave the baby instance as an example, because that's a real example. Like, you love your baby at first sight, so that's a real example. That's why we can't say no, so, but now let's talk about an adult. Like, can you really think that somebody can say, I saw you and I loved you from the moment that I first saw you? Do you really believe that? You just cute this morning. Do we believe that? You say absolutely. Okay. Right. You believe, bro? Really? What's up, nephew? Thank you for joining the live. This your girl, Miss Bougie, the voice of vision. You believe, bro? You believe at love at first sight? I know you do, because we die-hard romantics. And when you a die-hard romantic, you really do believe at love at first sight. Like, my ex-husband was a dick. Woo, child. We're not even going to get into that. But reason that I brought him up was because he told me that the first time he saw me, he knew I was going to be his wife. You know what I'm saying? And he told his homeboy that. So when we first started kicking it and stuff, he made his homeboy, we was all sitting around one day, me and him, his homeboy, and this is after, I think we either had gotten married or was getting ready to get married, something in that realm or whatever. And we was all talking, and his homeboy said, my homeboy told me the first time he saw you that you was going to be his wife. And I told the nigga he was lying. Period. All right, let's say, does that type of love continue indefinitely, though? I think it's an emotion in the moment. Okay. So you think it's just then, and after that moment, it goes away? I don't know. I think that when you really love somebody, okay, and this is not necessarily love at first sight, but this is just in general, like when you really love somebody, that you never stop loving them. Like, even when the relationship dissolves, you still love that person. You do. You might not want to fuck with that person. You might keep them at a distance, whatever the other side of the coin may be. But when you really love an individual, that feeling, that it never really goes away. It never really goes away. That's just my opinion. All right, you're just tuning in, guys. We're talking about love. We're talking about, do you believe in love at first sight? Do you believe in love after hurt? Okay, let's get into that. Because a lot of times, are you open to being loved after hurt? Like, are you open to it? Because a lot of times, let me show you, I got to listen to you. A lot of times, we're not open to being loved after being hurt. So we wouldn't recognize somebody loving us anyway, because we're too busy being hurt. What's up, you guys? We tuning in. I wanted to talk about energies today. I want to talk about love at first sight. I want to talk about that type of stuff, because that stuff still, I mean, do you still believe in that type of stuff? Like, do you believe in like soulmates? Do you believe that there is a soulmate out there for you? Do you believe that when God made you, when God made your soulmate, he took that rib and he made you from that rib, and that one day you guys are going to find each other again? Like, do you believe in that? Like, do you really believe in that? Do you believe in fairy tales? Like, where's your imagination as you start to get older and as you start to live through life's experiences and all of that shit? True love, wait a minute, that's lust to my, like, it's crazy because there's a physical connection before anything. I do think souls connect. I do think souls connect. True love, when it's not tied exclusively to romance, doesn't go away. The feeling of being loved can. Okay. There's two types of, there's loving somebody, and then there's being in love with somebody. And those are two totally different things, right? Because I can love you. Like, James, I love you. You on my team. You've been on my team for years. You've been through some ups and downs with me. So I can say I love you. But that doesn't mean I'm in love with you. I'm not loving you romantically. I'm loving you for who you are, for being my friend, for being there. So love is not always romantic. You know, love, you know, but you're supposed to love a person non-romantically, then romantically, if you get what I'm saying. Like, you gotta have, I can't read the boo. You gotta have that love of self first. Yes, you do, to see the reflections of yourself in others. Yes. So in the instance, love at first sight. Woo, girl. Let me. I gotta see more on your button and I can't see it. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, spam and ham. Yes, ma'am. Yes, spam and ham. You gotta love yourself, and when you can see love within yourself, baby, it makes it even easier for you to see it within others. Hold on, I don't know what the rest of your statement is, but I feel like that's where you was going with that statement. So let me cut my sound and go into my comments so I can see your comment, baby. Okay, so in that instance, love at first sight is possible. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. When you loving on yourself, look, there's a time in your life when you become one with your spirituality. Now, I was gonna say never mind, but no, let's go ahead and get into that, because I got, you got to start to know thyself. For you to truly love anybody else anyway, you got to love yourself wholeheartedly first off. And that don't mean you got to be 100% in love with yourself, because sometimes others are brought into your life to help you gain the percentage that you're lacking. But you got to be more over the threshold than not when you start talking about loving people. Love at first sight. Come on, babe. Come on, Miss Hassan. Miss Cut. I'm going to call you Miss Cut. I can never see the rest of the letters in your name. It's always like too small for my eyes. Miss Cut. We're going to call you Miss Cut. Miss Cut, I love when you be tuning in. You be on some stuff. Energetic pools, energetic ties, right? You guys, soulmate, right? And there's also something called soul ties. You got to be careful when you be soul tying yourself to people too. That's not really the same. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe that there's soulmates that are born for each other, made for each other. And you might have a few soulmates in your time because of maturity. See, maturity plays a part. And like, people grow apart. So people try to figure out, how do people be in a marriage for like 10, 15, 20 years and then they want to get a divorce, right? And they're like, well, why do you want a divorce? Because they grew apart, because the person you was 20 years ago isn't the same person that you are 20 years later. And that person that you might be 20 years later isn't meshing with the other person that you was with 20 years ago. You know, it just becomes a clash of the titans. It does. It does. So it's like, I truly believe in love at first sight. I believe in fairy tales. What I was saying was, my ex-husband's friend told me that he told him that I was going to be his wife the very first time he saw me. the very first time he saw me. What's up, Barry? And I laughed, like whatever. When he first told me, I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. But then, like, when his best friend verified that he had told him that, I was like, okay, so then I gotta get all the way into, let's get deep into this. Does a man know when he's ready? Does a man know who his wife is? Like, woo, baby. We're going to sit on that. We're going to discuss that later. We're going to come back to that. I feel like I need to discuss that later. All right, so we're going to really get into that. Matter of fact, I think I want to, we really going to get into that. Anyways, so what we talking about? Love at first sight. Love at first sight definitely can happen. I do truly believe in that. Like I said, my husband called it. He said that he loved me from the jump. My ex-husband. We just didn't last. We just, just because he deemed me to be his wife and he loved me at first sight don't mean the relationship was going to go on forever. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe that it happened. You can't, queen. You cannot choose your divine mate, queen. It says, he who finds, not she who finds, friend. Not she who finds. You can't choose. You can't choose. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow morning. Our topic for tomorrow morning is, does the man, who chooses the wife? Does the man or the wife chooses? I think that tomorrow, let me figure out how to word the topic. But it's definitely about, does a man know who his wife is when he meets her? Because I know that there's some couples that be together for 20 years and he won't marry her, and then it's kind of like a forced thing. We're going to talk about that tomorrow, though. But, all right, that's funny. He said, my husband picked me at first. Yes. You still can't choose. You can't choose. He has to choose you, queen. He has to choose you. You have to give it to God and tell God. And me and you, I'm going to inbox you. We're going to talk about something different. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to inbox you about something. Meditation and clarity. Okay, I want to talk to you about that. I'm gonna inbox you on that though. Exactly, because it was how he felt at that moment. Marriage, love is decision and action, not feelings. Okay. Okay. Thank you, James. Thank you. Okay. Where I'm at. Alright, you guys. So, if you just tuning in, I'm your girl, Miss Bougie. We've been talking about love at first sight. Do you believe in love at first sight? You know what I'm saying? Do you believe in fairy tales? All that stuff, knight in shining armors and soulmates. You know what I'm saying? Do you believe in soulmates? I do believe in soulmates. Now, James, do you believe in soulmates? Do you believe in soulmates? Do you believe that there is a person out there that is made just for you? Like, do you wholeheartedly believe that? I do. I believe sometimes we get in our own way. And that's how come we miss those people. Because sometimes we be too caught up in our own way. Especially depending on where our mind state is at. How much brainwashing we didn't allow the society to do to us. Because it happens so easily. It happens so easily. You guys, take time out and hit like right quick. If you're just not turning in, go ahead to hit the like button. I need to catch these algorithms on Facebook. You guys hit the like button. For my few people that's online with me right now, what's up, there is? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. I don't see it. Do it for me. Nope, I believe in love at first sight, but I do believe in soulmates. Okay. 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 And okay, so I got it. I understood that you don't believe in love at first sight, but you do believe in soulmates. I got that. I want my men to chime in tomorrow morning, you guys, because I want to talk about, does a man know when he wants to, does a man know who his wife is? Like, does a man, when you meet that woman, do you know whether she's going to be your wife or not? Like, I want to know. Like, I don't want to talk about it right now. I want to talk about it tomorrow morning. I got 2 of my men that I love to talk because y'all talk back to me. So I really want y'all to chime in tomorrow and, like, hint on this because I think that's a big discussion. That's a big discussion. A big discussion. All right, so we've been talking about, do you believe in love at first sight? Do you believe in soulmates? Do you believe in soul ties? I believe in soul ties. Sometimes we can tie ourselves into a person that we ain't really supposed to be with. And we get so locked in, that we be tied to them solely and we're not supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? It would take a whole lot to break that soul tie. I believe in that. I do. If you guys are looking for something to do this upcoming Valentine's Day, Rated Bougie Productions is putting on an event. It is a couples retreat dinner, you guys. It is you can choose your date. It's a date for two, you guys. It is online. The link is up in the bio. It is called Pre-V-Day Dinner, you guys. Choose your two dinners. You can bring them and either do the dinner, which is catered by Chef Cordelia from Louisiana, or you can do the overnight stay with the dinner. So you choose. The link is up above. Entrepreneurs that's logging on, if you are looking for some way to network your product and meet new people that's like-minded like yourself, stop on by The Bag, which is Business Advisory Gurus. They're having a free lunch for you on February the 13th from 11 to 3, and then the dinner is from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. So show your spouse something different. Show your spouse something different, or your loved one, whoever it is to you. Don't do the ordinary hotel restaurant reservations. Try something different this year, and let us take you through a bougie experience. Shout out to Envy Events by Envy, who will be doing all the decorations for the Valentine's Day event, and Shay Baisley's Fruit Bouquets, who will be doing the chocolate covered strawberries. Yes, let's chop it up. I want to tap into another round with you right quick. See where your mind at, and just talk to you. I'm an open book. I let people pick me. I let people ask me questions. I let people dig into my personal life, because it is what it is. I can't run from nothing. God put us here to do different things. So I'm definitely here. I want to talk to you about something else. That's for sure. So definitely we'll chop it up. All right, you guys. So definitely get ready for the brunch. Get ready for the pre-Valentine's Day dinner retreat that we're offering you guys. All kind of stuff. I believe in soulmates as well. I believe in soulmates as connections that just work. But they may or may not be romantic, and may or may not be long term. Okay. And they may, and soulmates may or may not be long term. You're right. A soulmate could be for a season. A soulmate can definitely be for a season. Okay. Hit like for me right quick, you guys. Hit the like button while you guys are online. Just hit like for me real quick. I need those likes for Facebook algorithm. Hit likes for me real quick. What I was saying was, we have the Bag brunch that's coming up, you guys, if you're looking for something to do entrepreneurially. And then we also have the pre-Valentine's Day dinner kickoff for the couples, if you're looking for something to do differently. Then men, this is a fantastic one for you. Thank you, guys. I see the likes. Thank you. You know what I'm saying, guys? This is a good one for you if you don't know what to do for Valentine's Day. It's COVID. We're gonna decorate the room. We're gonna make it look all nice and Valentine's-y. And then dinner's gonna be really nice. So definitely thank you, because I love you back. I love you so much back. You have been my ride or die. I got like 5 good people on my team, you guys, and this young man is one of them. You know what I'm saying? And he always makes me look so fucking good, bro, in the sound area and in my development. I gotta pay his ass. That nigga don't come for free. That's for sure. But you will pay anybody else to do it, so why not pay the people that's on your team? And I really just love him to death, you guys. He's more than a sound man. He's a DJ. We all have multi-talents that we use on our team, and I'm just proud to I'm honored to even have such a soul on my team. I'm blessed. I'm really blessed. I'm elevating this year, but I always say thank you to my team, but I'm making sure that they get that thank you this year. I give it anyway, but I'm gonna give it even more this year, because man, I could not make my productions happen without my team. There's no fucking way, bro. I do not do it alone. I don't. And I might take the credit, but I don't do it alone. You know what I'm saying? So just so that you know, it takes a teamwork to make the fucking dream work. All right, you guys, make sure that you continue following the Bougie Empire, and that's Rated Bougie, Bougie 2014, and Miss Bougie. You guys, all of them is on every social media platform that you can think of. We're there. BOUJIE. Look us up. And get ready for all the events that we got popping this year. Get ready for Atlanta, April 24th. We coming to you for the Wino Tour Part 3. You know what I'm saying? I'm geeked up about that. I've been wanting to do this for years, and this is the year. So we're gonna take it there, right? So definitely look forward to all the stuff that we got popping, you guys. Hit the links that's up in the bio and just be bougie, darlings. All right, I'm gonna get on to this school. These people driving crazy. I'm finished smoking this weed. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Good night.